Like, it's so crazy that this all started out like as a joke for us. And I was like, you want to go get some pregnancy tests? It's probably like 1 in the morning. I'm like, you want to just go get some pregnancy tests? Like, neither one of us are thinking, oh, this is gonna come back, positive.
Oh man, here we go again. Got me waiting all night, but she ain't show again.
What's up, YouTube? It's Giante here, back with another video. And today, I am not doing the story time, which, in this channel, it's always a story time. Because, as I'm sure y'all have seen the thumbnail, if y'all see my Instagram story, y'all know exactly what this video is about. This is a pregnancy test. And it says pregnant. I get the focus. Obviously, like it's not cap. So about a month ago, I announced that I was having a kid. And the internet, my followers, people who weren't following me, the nosy people who don't like me, everybody just was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Is he lying? Is he telling the truth? I had people texting my friends, like, yo, is this for real? Like, whatever. So I guess I'm basically just answering that or whatever. I don't even know why people want me to speak on it so bad, but I took the time that I needed before I just hopped on the internet, blasting my business out there or whatever, especially like in detail, because I try to be respectful. Like, I try to keep what's going on in my life very private, as far as my relationship and just things like that. I don't really post too much about it. Like, I post videos of us, but like, I don't do the whole like using my girlfriend for clout thingy. That's not my ordeal. But people wanted this video for, I don't know what reason, probably to be nosy, because that's what literally our society is now, it's just being nosy. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. Basically, so I'm gonna refer to her as my girlfriend, because at the time that's what she was. She was my girlfriend. Because it seems like a lot of people had it confused. This is not a random girl. This was not no random shit. This was my girlfriend. Maybe like almost 2 months ago now. Because we have been talking for a while, texting, doing that kind of thing, FaceTiming, whatever. But she lived out of state. Long distance is really hard, so nothing was ever like super official. And then I went out of state and finally met her, and everything was like perfect. Like, she was like the perfect girl. Like, people act so shocked when they found out, I was having a kid, because they were like girls that I was talking to prior to dating her. Because when I was dating her, no girl can say that I was texting them, calling them, none of that shit. I hurt a lot of people's feelings because I popped out with a girlfriend and people were like, what the fuck, this, that, and the third. And it's like, it is what it is. You gotta chalk it up. But then posted that I was having a kid, and people were even more salty because I guess they assumed it wasn't even with the girl that they saw me with. They thought it was like something that had, basically just already been happening, and I never said anything. And that wasn't the case either, because I had just found out, we had just found out. So yeah, that's basically that. But about 2 months ago, we finally, did our in-person thing, and it was cool as fuck. Like, thing people don't understand about her is she helped me like through like literally the roughest time of my life. So all the other girls who are like, oh, that can never be me, this, that, and the third, you're right, it can never be you. I would never sleep with you the way I slept with her. I would never kiss on you the way I kiss on her. Love you like I love her. Simple. That's the truth. And it's due to the fact, because like in one of the darkest, like not even darkest, but most difficult times in my life, where I lost my account, which was like 2 months ago, my TikTok account, which some people don't see as valuable, but when you work for something for the last 2 years and it's just taken away from you, it's a hard thing to recover from. And she was there for me every step of the way. She talked to me every day, all of that. Those are the things that made her my girlfriend, and why it's her, it's always was her, it will probably always be her. That's just the truth. And basically we got together, and we realized we really like each other. So I had her come live with me, and everything was perfect. You know, like everything, like it felt like literally like a movie. Like I'm gonna insert clips obviously throughout the video just to remind y'all, like I was posting her. This was my girlfriend, and basically it was literally like cool. Like we were doing everything, fucking cooking, baking, fucking shopping, all of that. But yeah, so it was just like perfect. And you know, then you get so stuck in like the honeymoon phase that you forget like there's gonna be problems in a relationship. And when they started happening, because we moved so fast with her moving in and stuff like that, problems started occurring. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about like what our problems were, because like I said, that's not what this video is about. But you know, problems started occurring or whatever. I was supposed to take her home because she just wanted to go home because, you know, things just weren't going great. And then I was supposed to take her home. We ended up having a talk or whatever. And, you know, we said what we said, and we came to an agreement, like, we want to make this work, like, we want to be together. And she had told me, like, you know, like, I've been feeling really sick, you know, which is like contributing to like all the different emotions. And she was like, I think it's because my period's supposed to be on the way, but it's like a day late. But like, we're cool because, like, you know, it's usually like 3 days late. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then, you know, we're like sitting there talking, and I'm like, as a joke, like, it's so crazy that this all started out like as a joke for us. And I was like, you want to go get some pregnancy tests? It's probably like 1 in the morning. I'm like, you want to just go get some pregnancy tests? Like, neither one of us are thinking, oh, this is gonna come back, you know, positive. But it's just so ironic, like, if she ever does come back, or we ever do end up being back together, we're gonna do other videos, and like we're gonna go into more detail. I will only feel comfortable going into more detail with her here, and it'll be more entertaining, but like about how everything played out, because like what was said when we first started dating and all this. But we go get the test, and she takes the first one, but she doesn't pee enough, so it doesn't work. So we throw it away, but we're tired, so we're like, we'll take one in the morning. And we wake up, you know, we do our thing, we get food, I think, and then she takes the second one. And like, it's supposed to take like 1 to 2 minutes for, like, you know, the line to show. She takes it, it immediately pops up, you know, like the one with the double line or whatever. And she's like, bro. I'm like, what? I just knew on her face, like, I was like, no way. She hands me it, and it's just like there. And we're like laughing because we're like, what the fuck? Like, no way. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So then we're like, we gotta go get more, because maybe, you know, false positive, you know, shit happens. Whatever's in your system could be a false positive. So we go get another one, which is the digital one. And again, this one is like a 5-minute one. So when you pee on it, it should take like 5 minutes. She peed on it, and instantly, like, it gets to doing like the little loading shit. So we're like, okay, whatever, cool. And like, it pops up pregnant. Like, it's just sitting there. Like, we let it sit there this time, like, so we can see it at the same time. Like, you know, because it's like the confirmation one. And immediately it says pregnant. And we're like, whoa, what the fuck? So we talked previously, and we had just agreed, like, you know, we would get rid of a kid if it ever happened. Like, I was always more like leaning towards like wanting a kid, and she knows that. And then she was more leaning towards like not wanting a kid, and I know that. And she's younger than me. She's 19, so I understood why she was like, no, I want to get rid of it and delete the fetus. And I was like, cool, bet, you know, like, I'm all for whatever you want, and, you know, because it's your body, your choice. And we were like, okay, we're gonna get rid of it. Then she, you know, because, you know, when something like this happens, you talk to your family. She talked to her mother, and then she came to a realization after, like, you know, we sat here and we played with the idea of, well, I played with the idea of, like, it'd be like to have a kid, and, like, start a family, and, like, you know, like, just whatever. And it kind of shifted her mind a little bit, because she felt like I really wanted the kid, so she ended up wanting to keep it. Which, again, I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Started arguments again, because, like, I'm like, we agreed, you know, we would get rid of it, and like, I just immediately started panicking with all like these different emotions and whatever, like, because this is just a life-changing decision. And instead of being like, not just her boyfriend at the time, but her friend and like her support system, I just argued with her about it and like made it seem like she was like trying to trap me and like make me have a kid, when it obviously takes two to do this. And for me, I have to, it's my semen, my cum has to go into her or whatever. So, like I said, I didn't handle it how I should have, and that ultimately led her to wanting to leave and be with her family, because she just wanted to leave anyways, to be with her mom, and, because this is life-changing decision, and like I wasn't helping, so why would she want to be here anyways? So that ultimately was like the end of us as a relationship, and like her being here. And she went home, and we've talked in here and there, and honestly, because I feel like people, whole point of this video is like, what are we doing? Are we having a kid? Ultimately, if we do end up being back together, which I'm not opposed to, and neither is she. It'll be down the line, like not down the line like 2 years or some shit from now, but like we take it day by day, week by week right now, and we're just trying to slowly figure out what we want to do, what she wants to do. Every day, like I said, every day, you feel a little different about it. She feels a little different about it. I feel a little different about it. And we know we're on the clock. We don't got too much time, especially with everything, going on right now with the whole abortion overturn. And in some states you can have an abortion, in some states you can't now. So now button a little more on a decision, because it's just like now we had a lot of room, you got like 28 weeks. And now, depending on which state, because I told you she went back home, so depending on how these states are feeling, things can shift so fast, and like, so we're just taking it day by day. Like for all the nosy people, am I having a kid? I wish I could give you an answer right now. And even when we do decide on the answer and whatever we're doing, I won't make it known immediately. Y'all probably won't get another YouTube video about this until probably the end of the year, because like I said, it's very private, very emotional. Like this has been an emotional roller coaster for the both of us, and it's not just something I want to disclose to everyone. And the only reason why I disclosed of it in the first place is because I feel like I wasn't being, and when I mean disclosed of it, I mean like when I posted on my IG story, is because I felt like I wasn't necessarily being the person, being the friend, being her best friend, like that's my best friend. So it's like, I feel like I wasn't being her best friend. And I just had so many different emotions going on. But, when we do come to an agreement, understanding, whatever, obviously I'm going to let my supporters know. Obviously I'm going to ask for permission first. I asked for permission before I made this video, just because it's a respect thing, it's a boundaries thing. And yeah, when we figure it out, I'll sit down. Hopefully we'll sit down, we'll do this. Because with or without a kid, I would love to be back with her. But we got things we got to figure out, just so we aren't arguing, and just for things to be better. See the video. I don't know what more y'all want from me. I guess this is it. Yes, it's real. It's so real. That's the part that we kept saying like is the most interesting part, is that like it feels surreal. Like we have yet to like really take everything in, and that's what we're just trying to do. And I respect everybody for giving me the respect, and like like not pushing it. And for the nosy people who don't like me and see this as like the worst thing, I'm 21. I'm handling my shit. I live on my own. I'm not saying I can have a kid, but I can handle having a kid. I'm not a kid. I'm not 15, 16, 17, 18, and there's nothing wrong with having one then, because a kid is the best thing that could ever happen to you. But like I said, I'm 21, so this isn't like I'm fucking just an adolescent, whatever. And it's exciting. We're excited. Like, you know, if we do keep it, it's exciting. So it's like, for trying to like knock me for having a kid, you can never knock me. You can never take this away from me or her or us. It's exciting at the end of the day, and it's a blessing. So yeah, when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. It's very much real. I think, you know, just waiting. Gotta let it hit me, but if y'all want to see it again, let's see. But yeah, that's this video. I'm going back to story times. I'm going back to like doing story times and vlogs and, you know, having fun. I'm not gonna let this occupy my time and my mind, because, you know, we'll come to a decision and an agreement, and when we do, I'll eventually let y'all know. Here it is. You'll have your answers, or I hope, the nosy people, I hope this fulfills your wildest dream. The people who don't like me, I hope you're so happy for me or so mad for me. I don't know. I don't care. But for my supporters, because I love y'all. Y'all rock with me, and y'all are stupid excited for me. Like, y'all are like OD excited for me. So thank y'all. Yeah, this is the video. Like, what can I say? We out. Peace.